It's 3 a.m. You're exhausted. Your baby has been crying for the past hour, and your neighbor is definitely considering murder. You've tried everything: feeding, diapers, rocking, white noise. Nothing works. And you can't help but wonder, why? Why did evolution design babies to be such perfect alarm clocks? Why do they cry most when you need sleep the most? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Your baby isn't broken, and neither are you. This is exactly how it's supposed to work. By the end of this video, you'll understand 3 things. First, why babies crying at night isn't a design flaw, but actually a brilliant survival mechanism that kept our species alive for 200,000 years. Second, why modern parenting advice is completely backwards, and why sleep training might be fighting millions of years of evolution. And third, what you can actually do about it. Not magic solutions, but real strategies that work with your baby's biology, not against it. This isn't going to be another 5 tricks to make your baby sleep video. This is about understanding why your baby does this in the first place. Let's go back to where it all began. Imagine you're a mother 100,000 years ago. You're living in a cave with your tribe. Outside, there are predators. Big ones. Lions. Hyenas. Things that would love to eat a helpless human infant. Now, here's the problem. Human babies are born useless. A baby gazelle can run within hours of being born. A baby chimpanzee can cling to its mother immediately. But human babies, they can't even hold their head up. They can't move. They can't feed themselves. They're completely dependent on you keeping them alive. And here's the kicker: human babies are born premature compared to other animals. Why? Because of a brutal evolutionary trade-off. As humans evolved bigger brains, baby skulls got bigger. But women's pelvises couldn't get wider, otherwise we couldn't walk efficiently. So evolution found a solution. Babies are born earlier, while their heads are still small enough to fit. The result? The most helpless newborn on the planet. And helplessness at night, 100,000 years ago, meant death. So babies evolved a weapon, a biological alarm system. They cry. Here's what most parents don't realize. Babies don't cry at night because they're bad sleepers. They cry because they're alive. For 99.9% of human history, a baby sleeping alone in a dark room was a dead baby. Our ancestors didn't have nurseries. They didn't have baby monitors. Babies slept with their mothers or very close to them. Constant skin contact, constant warmth, constant reassurance that mom was still there. When a baby wakes up and doesn't feel that contact, their brain screams one thing: abandoned. And what does an abandoned baby do in the wild? It dies. So evolution gave babies a nuclear option. Scream as loud as possible. A baby's cry can reach 110 to 120 decibels. That's as loud as a rock concert. It's designed to be impossible to ignore. But here's the twist: it's also designed to wake up the mother specifically. Studies show that mothers can distinguish their own baby's cry from other babies within the first week of life. Their brains literally light up differently when they hear it. But it goes deeper. Mothers and babies actually sync their sleep cycles. When the baby enters light sleep, mom also becomes more alert. It's like a biological alarm system that keeps both of them slightly awake, slightly aware. This isn't coincidence. This is millions of years of evolution making sure nobody dies in the night. But wait, it gets even more interesting. Here's something that will make you feel better. Your baby literally cannot tell the difference between day and night. Not at first. Newborns don't produce melatonin, a sleep hormone, until they're about 6 to 12 weeks old. Their tiny bodies haven't developed the circadian rhythm that tells us when to sleep and when to wake. So when your baby wakes up every 2 to 3 hours around the clock, they're not being difficult. They're being mammalian. Most mammals don't have sleep schedules. They sleep when it's safe, wake when they need to eat or check for danger. Your baby is doing exactly what kept them alive for 200,000 years. Let's talk about stomachs. A newborn stomach is the size of a cherry. Literally. It holds about 5 to 7 milliliters of milk. That's barely a teaspoon. Stick figure. Cherry walnut egg showing stomach growth over weeks. By day 3, it's the size of a walnut. By week 2, an egg. But even then, we're talking about tiny capacity. Babies need to eat constantly. And breast milk, which is what human babies evolved to drink, digests in about 90 minutes. So a baby waking up every 2 to 3 hours to feed isn't a bug. It's a feature. It's exactly how they're supposed to survive. But here's where it gets really interesting. Here's the paradox that nobody talks about. We've created the safest environment in human history for babies. We have baby monitors, safe cribs, temperature control, medical care. And yet, we treat normal baby behavior like it's a problem to be solved. Stick figure. Book titled Sleep Training with Baby Crying, clock showing weak sleep training. The idea that you can teach a baby to sleep through the night is only about 100 years old. For 200,000 years before that, babies cried at night. And parents responded. And everybody survived. So what changed? Sleep training with the idea that you can teach a baby to sleep through the night is only about 100 years old. For 200,000 years before that, babies cried at night. And parents responded. And everybody survived. So what changed? The Industrial Revolution. Suddenly, parents needed to sleep separately from babies to go to factories. Separate rooms became a sign of wealth and modernity. We didn't evolve for separate rooms. We evolved for constant contact. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Studies show that babies who sleep close to their mothers actually have more stable heart rates, more regular breathing, and lower risk of SIDS. But modern Western medicine says, don't bed share. It's dangerous. And they're right if you're doing it wrong. But in most of the world, safe co-sleeping is normal. The real danger isn't sleeping with your baby. It's fighting millions of years of evolution and wondering why your baby won't sleep train. Okay, so what can you actually do with this information? I'm not going to tell you that your baby will magically sleep through the night tomorrow. That's a lie. But here are strategies that work with biology, not against it. Strategy 1. Proximity without danger. You don't have to bed share if you're uncomfortable. But having the baby in the same room, ideally in a bassinet attached to your bed, can reduce crying by 30 to 50%. Why? Because the baby can smell you, hear your breathing, feel your presence. Their alarm system stays quiet. Strategy 2. White noise is your friend. Remember, your baby just spent 9 months in the loudest place imaginable. A womb is as loud as a vacuum cleaner, about 90 decibels. Silence is terrifying to them. White noise mimics the womb. It's not about drowning out sound, it's about recreating what feels normal. Strategy 3. Respond quickly. This will sound counterintuitive. Responding quickly to your baby's cries actually leads to less crying in the long run. Why? Because the baby learns. When I signal, help comes. I'm safe. Babies who are left to cry it out don't learn independence. They learn that nobody comes. And eventually, they stop crying not because they're fine, but because they've given up. That's not sleep training. That's learned helplessness. Strategy 4. Accept the reality. Here's the hardest truth. Most babies don't sleep through the night until 6 to 12 months. Some take longer. This isn't failure. This is biology. Your baby isn't broken. You're not failing. You're experiencing exactly what every human parent has experienced for 200,000 years. The sleep deprivation is temporary. The exhaustion is real. But this phase will pass. Remember, you're not doing this wrong. You're doing this exactly how humans have done it for thousands of generations. The nights are long, but the years are short. Thanks for watching. And good luck out there, parents. You've got this.